Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. We are talking about the Solomon Islands today. The Solomon Islands, as you know, is an island country in the Pacific Ocean. And this is an election where China is going to be focused on. China is going to be looking at the Solomon Islands because specifically it is a country of interest. It seems that, unlike other previous island countries we talked about so far, the Solomon Islands has political parties. Because in previous elections with island countries, we've seen independents, and these independents will either align themselves with Taiwan or as officially Taipei or Beijing, and they would basically bring and sway those nations closer to either of those two Chinas. So basically, in the end, here we have our party, which is a political party, not really an official platform, led by Manasa Sokavar, and it seems that they did very well. They're most likely the winner of this election. They won 13 seats. This was a very new political party performing. Well, actually, no, it's not because they were founded in 2010. I don't know why it says new, but yes, 23.7% of the popular vote. They have carried 13 seats. Meanwhile, independents, which isn't really a political party, so they're not really on the scoreboard, they carried 10 seats with 21.51%. Not being a real recognition on the scoreboard, you'll see they lost 11 seats. Once again, they're not a political party, so it doesn't really matter. They're not really cheering because, believe it or not, there are a lot of these independents that absolutely hate each other and probably funded the opponents to get each other out. So yeah, this is not like a party deal. So, but our party won 13 seats here with the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party, or the Solomon Islands Democratic Party, is more of a Christian democracy and indigenous lands rights political party. It has 8 out of 50 members in the national parliament. So this is sort of a social Christian democracy sort of party. You could say this is more of a Christian left sort of political party. This is what it's kind of feeling like, but I would say this would be more of a centrist political party. So yeah, it has a lot to do with God and the political leadership under God, basically acknowledging that men and women are involved to create for the kingdom building here on earth. So yes, it's a very big Christian political party here, unlike today's Democratic Party, of course, in the United States. But we have basically Matthew Whale. He is the leader of the Democratic Party in the Solomon Islands. But yes, we have yet to have produced a map from Wikipedia. Once we've got that, we can officially upload. But let's take a look at previous results. Yes, you'll see general election results in the Solomon Islands. You'll see the islands are divided up. Like you'll see, unlike many island countries, the Solomon Islands actually divides their islands. Like you'll see, there are many different districts in each island, especially this island right here, or these islands. You'll see this is basically by constituency. Uh, Over here, I don't know if they go by actual province. I don't know if that's true, but we have basically these islands. They're basically split up into basic constituency, and you'll see independence has won the most, 36.54%. Realistically, and the Democratic Party was the winner of this election with Matthew Whale, and somehow the Democratic Party is a big, a competitive player in these elections. Well, the Democratic Party wasn't in 2014, but there's the United Democratic Party, which is a totally different political party. Doesn't give much of a background. But really, the Solomon Islands, let's see, list of Solomon Islands prime ministers. So yeah, like most countries that have prime ministers, how their elections go, how they elect a prime minister is they don't get elected by election like the general election. It's not for certain. Like, for example, I think this guy right here, Manassas, he's the current prime minister, Manasseh Solgavar. It's a good chance that his political party, which is, I believe this is the political, no, let's see. Yeah, they're officially not elected by election. But Solomon Islands, I think that was his party. Yeah, that's our party right here. I think he's basically, it stands for Ownership, Unity, and Responsibility Party. So there's a good chance. It really depends on, yes, I believe the 13 members of parliament will probably go and re-elect Sagavar later on. But they need cooperation from the independents, the Democratic Alliance. You got 4 people from the Democratic Alliance. You got one for Umi for Change, People First. You got Kadara Party, the Sipra Party, the United Party. You need all these people on your side. So, realistically, 13, if only 13 people, only the 13 our party individuals voted to re-elect Salgavar, and the rest of the people voted against that, 50 minus 13 would be 37 people would vote, 37 parliament members of parliament would vote against Salgavar, and he would lose. So really, basically, in reality, it's going to be, it's a toss-up. Yes, this is just a race to elect the prime minister, and believe it or not, we'll probably get a prime minister, and I don't know, how long did it take Luxembourg to get their prime minister? I don't know if Luxembourg was this year or last year. I think it was, yeah, it was last year. And in the end, Luc Frieden became the prime minister. Well, yeah, I think he was the leader of that party. He was lucky to get support from the others here. What about the Dutch election? General election. Yes, Geert Wilders. They still haven't even figured out the cabinet to be continued. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe they're doing a second round, but 23.49%. This is the general election, am I correct? This is the cabinet. Oh, this is basically, because the previous cabinet was Root. And that's how long it can take. So let's just do the Solomon Islands, as you know, unless we take a look at 2023 Dutch Yeah, it's going to be complicated. So, what do you guys think with the Solomon Islands? Did it go the way you wanted to go? I honestly don't know who I would support. Cluelessly. I think, you know what? The best leader it should be my support. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, see you all in the next political episode. All right, I was just testing my microphone was on. Thank you.